Tier list the new SEC for 2024. These are the tiers I have right now, and I will be updating this throughout the offseason. So these things could change throughout the offseason. Well, let's jump right into it. So on the top dogs, I have Texas, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Missouri. You guys might be shocked by how those four teams, Georgia scares me the most. They are losing between 60 and 70% of their production from last year. If we look at the close games they had, it was because their offense wasn't able to produce. And I don't think someone like Trevor Etienne is going to come in and be a game changer. So they are the ones that scare me the most. On your dark horse tier, as in I don't think they'll win the conference, but I think they have an outside shot to win the conference. Got Tennessee, Oklahoma, LSU, and Alabama. Oklahoma and Tennessee are honestly only really dependent on how their quarterback does. If Arnold and Nico both ball out and become Heisman candidates, I think they'll be able to compete with those top teams. But if they don't, Joe Milton this last year, I think they'll find themselves somewhere between 6 and 8 wins. LSU is primed to have another great year. And then year one under Kalen DeBoer for Alabama, I personally think will be a bit rough. They still have a great blue chip ratio. They still will have great athletes on their team. Next for the bowl teams, I do think Kentucky did improve from this last year. I just don't think they have a shot to be a dark horse. And then South Carolina using the transfer portal and Hughes Freeze second year at Auburn. I think both will see improvements from this last year. Next, we got the under 500. And I think Elko's first year in the SEC will be an eye-opening experience for him. I think they'll be fine in the future, but for now, I don't think they'll be great. And then Florida probably has the hardest schedule in the FBS this year. And Mississippi State, Arkansas, and Vanderbilt, I just think are going to be bad teams this year.